Hello everyone. I hope everything is great. In last video we learned the basic structure of HTML and today we learn the one of the important HTML element which is the heading. So without wasting time, let's start. So basically headings are the title or subtitle of the web page. We can create the titles or subtitles of the page by using these headings. हम पेज के टाइटल और सबटाइटल बना सकते हैं इन हेडिंग्स को यूज करके. Basically headings are start from the H1 and it goes up to H6 where H1 tag is basically the most important heading, whereas H6 is the least important heading. What is the meaning of this? Basically, H1 tag text is more bigger and in the bold state, whereas H6 is the less font size and also it's in the bold state. Let's see this in an example. So first we create the new HTML file, and as we discussed, for creating any HTML file we need to save this file with .html extension. Let's give this file name heading and add the extension. Save this file in the desktop. You can see the file is created here. If I check the desktop, okay, so this file is created here. Let me open this file in browser by simply right click on this, open with Google Chrome, and the file is open in the Google Chrome. Let's first create the basic structure of HTML by adding the HTML tag and their two important children. One is the head and second is the body tag. In head tag, we add the title of the page. Let's give the title of this file as the heading discussion. Save this file, go to browser, refresh, and you can see the title of the page is updated to heading discussion. Now let's add some headings in the body section. Let's add first the H1, give the text main heading. Save this file, go to browser, refresh it. You can see the main heading is in the bigger size and with the bold state. Let's add some other headings like H2, H3. As you can see, whenever I write the start of tag, we must need to remember and close the ending tag. Like H3 start here and H3 ends with here. थर्ड हेडिंग, हमें हमेशा ये चीज ध्यान रखनी है कि जब भी हम कोई टैग ओपन करते हैं तो हमें उस टैग को क्लोज जरूर करना है. जैसे हमने HTML टैग को क्लोज किया, हेड टैग को, टाइटल को, बॉडी को. अदरवाइज ये है कुछ अनरेस्पॉन्सिव और अनथिंकेबल रेस्पॉन्स हमें देगा, कुछ ऐसा बिहेव होगा जो हमें रिक्वायर नहीं होगा. नेक्स्ट एट दी H4 heading, H5, and last one is the H6 heading. Save this file, go to browser, refresh the page, and you can see the font size of all the headings reduced starting from H1, H2, H3 and H6 is the least important heading. So according to the requirement of your page, you can add different type of headings by this way. Even you can create the combination of these like H1, then add some H6, again right you can second heading, and I just copy these two text as the content of this second heading. Save this page, go to browser, refresh, and you can see this is the main heading and these are the content under this heading. Then the second heading starts and the content of this heading is this. Now let's discuss few points that we need to remember during this heading. So first point is that there is not hard and fast rule for using these headings, but it's a good practice that we use these in a sequence. What is the meaning of this line? So there is not any specific sequence like when you need to use the H1, when you need to use H2, H3, H4 and other headings. But this is a good practice for any page. First, you need to use the H1 as a main heading. Then if you create a subheading, then you need to use the H2 and same way you need to use this up to H6. You don't you don't need to use like H6 as the main heading, then subtitle having the greater heading level. So यह एक गलत प्रैक्टिस है, हमें इसे एक सीक्वेंस में यूज करना है. जो पेज की मेन हेडिंग है उसे बेसिकली हमें H1 के अंदर देना है, बाकी सबको उससे नीचे वाले हेडिंग लेवल में यूज करना है. Second important point is that these helps search engine to understand and index the structure of the web pages. What is the meaning of this line? Basically, when these pages are deployed on the server and you use these pages from the internet, so the search engine understand and index the structure of web page by using these headers. Search engine search, this is the title. If you take the title in H1 like the main heading, then search engine find that and according to that they uh, show the result of the searching. We can discuss this thing on other videos as well in more details, right? And also third point is that we need to remember is this: we used to add headings only for the title and subtitle and avoid use of these for making the text bold and bigger. For making the text bold and bigger, we can use CSS properties. So if we want to just make the text bigger and bold, we don't require to use these headings. Whenever we need to create the titles or subtitles of a web page, then only we need to use these headings. So we need to remember these things for using of these headings, so that our web page is created as the standard web page. So that's all for the headings. In next video, we will take more tags of the HTML, we discuss them. So be with me and together we will learn the complete HTML elements. That's it. Thanks. Thanks.